Alright guys, let's make a PVC pipe rope ladder. Here's the thing about this. In the last video I made, it wasn't as detailed as probably a lot of people would like. And then also is the fact that some people said in the comments that when they're stepping on the pipe, it's breaking. And the reason why is because there's different types of piping. There's different thicknesses. You can go with 40, 80, anything like that. You're obviously going to want to go for something with a higher thickness and strength. And part of that strength is the type of plastic it's made out of. So you can get a plasticized type, which is probably your best bet because it'll be more flexible instead of actually being brittle and breaking. And the UPVC is the one that's brittle. So get a nice strong thickness is the number one thing, and then obviously if you want plasticized or UPVC, depending on how much weight's going to be on it. And then that also matters with what type of rope you're going to get. So probably paracord is your best bet, but you can also use standard rope, but you don't want something that's going to easily rip or break. This type is it has the material on the inside, and then it has regular I don't know what to call it, threads braided around the outside. So it's a braided rope that's pretty strong, and it's a little bit stretchy. So we're going to have to find both ends of the rope. Then we're going to have to pull it to find the center. And when we find the center of the rope, that is going to be in the center of the top pipe of the ladder. So if you're coming down the ladder, it would be the first one you would step on. If you're going up, it's the last one. So this is a mess, isn't it? So just to make sure you keep it even. All right, there we go. Got to make sure that you don't make them uneven because you want to find the actual center of the rope. And this is our center. So that is what we're going to aim for to get in the center of this pipe. So I'm going to have to pull it back. This is the center. It seems like it'd be this. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, so we could just say that unless you want it exactly perfect. I'm going to go for one of the ends. And pull that through one side of the pipe until it reaches, until the center of the pipe reaches the center of the rope. So here's one end. I still have the center in my hand. Push it through. I'm going to keep on pulling through until I reach the center. And now I'm going to say that the pipe is about, from this center, the pipe is about that long, so I'm going to pull it about, here's the center, and I'm going to pull about that much further. So pull this pipe all the way up. Here's the center, about that much further. There we go. And now that I know where that is, I'm going to bend this off and bend this off. The center of the rope is in the center of the pipe. And I'm going to tie a loop. So this loop is going to hang off of wherever you want to hang it. So as you can see, it's actually pretty easy. Here's one loop. we go. Now I have one side ready to hang, and then also I have this side ready to go to the next step of the ladder. And now I'm going to make a loop on this side. And the challenge, I forgot to mention this, the challenge is to make them the same length on both sides. So you're supposed to measure it before, but we can improvise and say that with this knotted off, it's going to come out to be about the same length as that. And I'm going to test that hypothesis right now. So I use about that much rope. Nope, I'm going to have to use a little bit more rope. Tie a loop. Sorry if I'm not really doing a good job with the camera. There we go. Scoot forward a little. And that looks to be about the same length. Once I pull this up, yep, that's about the same length. Tighten this one up. I'm going to demonstrate again how I made that loop. I just folded it in half and then square knot, just like that, and it makes your loop. That's how you do the top. Really easy. And now we have to make 2 more steps, right? Or however many that you want to make. So we're going to take one side of this, find the other end. There it is. Going to pull that through. Actually, hold on. That's not how you do it. So let's just say we're going to make it about this far apart. Half of this is going to go inside the pipe. Just like that. I'm going to be pushing this into the next step. Just like that. And that is going to be from top to the next step. But we can't just leave it like this, can we? Because if we do, it's going to be all able to kind of adjust itself to make the step crooked. It's not going to be secure, basically. So let's make a little loop right here. I'm going to give it a little bit more rope. I guess for demonstration purposes, it really doesn't matter, but you could set your own length, obviously. Nice and tight.